My Liptons. I wanted to quickly talk about this and to do a video real quick about this because, like, at this point, it's just like I think this might be my last time talking about it. But apparently today, initially, Tory Lanez was supposed to be sentenced today for the whole shooting that took place and everything, and Megan Thee Stallion did a victim's impact statement, and and then apparently, there was 70 letters that has been sent to the judge in support of Tory Lanez, either getting like probation or like a lighter sentence, and apparently, Iggy Azalea was one of the 70 people that was named in the within the court, that was like one of the more like the celebrities, to be more specific. So they named Iggy Azalea's name in that in the reports, in the news reports. um I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm actually surprised that uh Iggy Azalea was the only one named. I would think that, and not to say like I'm a Tory Lane supporter or anything like that, but it's like I would think that there'll be way more support for him in that aspect because of just how much, a lot of especially male celebrities. I will say that especially male celebrities have just been, just behind Tory Lanez and have been, supporting him. So it's like, while I wasn't surprised that Iggy Azalea was one of them, I was surprised that there wasn't more celebrities that was one of the people that wrote those letters for him. Because at this point I was expecting like, Drake, Chris Brown, Meek Mill. Even Meek Mill recently, I remember he was saying free Tory Lanez, like not even like what 3 weeks ago. Um, I was expecting those kind of people to write some kind of letter to the judge to give Tory Lanez a lighter sentence. Like, yeah, so like, hell, even Joe Budden. Joe Budden has been on a Megan Thee Stallion hate train, I feel like, for like years now. Or DJ Academics. So I was surprised that it was only Iggy Azalea. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're hiding the other identities of the 70 of the 69 other people that wrote those letters. But I honestly think that if they were celebrities, I think that they would have aired those names out. So, because at the end of the day, they aired out Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea is a celebrity. So, it might seem like Iggy Azalea was the only one. I don't know. But it's just weird to me because I just saw just how much, like, a good amount the industry is behind Tory Lanez, but yet they haven't, apparently they haven't written a quote unquote letter to letter of support for him to the judge. So that was just one of those things. And then on top of that, I saw this on Twitter and I was just like, I was so annoyed by this statement because I think it was ridiculous. It says here Tory Lanez insists he is innocent in the Megan Thee Stallion shooting, but he also says if he is guilty, it's because of his alcoholism and childhood trauma. He reportedly claims that if he did do it, he needs therapy instead of prison. Now, this whole statement is all over the place. It makes absolutely no sense, and I think that this definitely doesn't help him. I do believe that Tory Lanez is going to get sentenced. Initially he was supposed to get sentenced today, so now apparently the judge or whoever, they pushed it back to Tuesday, and I'm just like, why are y'all pushing back these things? Like, can y'all just get it over with, hang it up flat screen, just rip the band-aid off, and let's move forward. I'm tired of hearing about this. I'm tired of hearing about this case. I'm honestly tired of Megan Thee Stallion's name being attached to Tory Lanez. This whole thing was an unfortunate situation, and I hate that this had to happen. Um, yeah, I like, get him sentenced. Let's move on, and let's see if Megan Thee Stallion can move forward. Now, there is a conversation that, obviously, because you know how it is, especially in the hip hop community. It's like if you quote unquote snitch, which I think this whole snitching culture is so, like the way we, that whole thing is so stupid, and our mentality, but with the hip hop community's mentality towards that. or like, if you put one of their own or one of their whatever in jail or in prison, or it's like it'll cast a bad light on them. So people are saying, this is gonna have a, is Megan Thee Stallion's career is gonna take a hit, or it's gonna be over, or is like, are people gonna still support her? Um, it's unfortunate that even though Megan Thee Stallion is the victim in this situation, she still is going to go through the industry with people ostracizing her because she, basically said that, listen, Tory Lanez is the one that shot me, he did this, blah 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 blah, and it's like, at the end of the day, the court's jury has found him guilty. So it sucks that like the hip like the industry that you love is going to turn your back against you. But to be honest with you, I feel like Megan Thee Stallion just needs to at this point she needs to start exploring her options musically. Like, I think that it can't just, solely be like the hip hop stuff. Like, you need to expand your audience in a way. Like, try to, like, in a way, she might have to do a Doja Cat, like, try to. I mean, obviously, she doesn't have like the singing abilities as like a Doja Cat, but it's like you might have to start catering and marketing towards like the pop audience, like hell, there were even some rappers that went into country music. You know what I mean? Like, listen, Megan Thee Stallion is a country girl, so I don't know. I think that she's really, really gonna have to start looking at different markets apart from hip hop, because if she's just gonna continue to solely, and obviously it's, it sucks because it's like she is hip hop, like she raps, that's what she does best. But it's like, if you think that you're gonna get the quote unquote all of the hip hop audience, especially when they see Tory Lanez as one of their own, it's not gonna work. So you're gonna have to look, go into different avenues of the music market and try to, try different sounds, try different things, and see where it can go from there and expand your audience. So even though I personally feel like that whole like, nothing is gonna happen to Megan's career. So I mean, people are gonna talk shit. It is what it is in the comment section and whatever, whatever. But as long as like you have a good label that backs you, that supports you, which she's going, and that's a whole different conversation with the 1501 stuff and that label. But hopefully she does leave that label. But as long as she has the backing of the label and stuff like that, as long as she has the marketing, she promotes her music, the fans are behind her, that sort of thing, I think that she should be just fine. But other than that, y'all, I'm so tired of hearing about this case. It's like anytime like a blog posts this case, I'm like, bro, like, can we move on from this? Like, can like, let's, okay, please, like, sentence and let's move, snap, 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 snap. It's just like, I'm just over this whole case, and I'm done. Uh, Anybody talking about it at this point. Let's leave this alone. After he's sentenced, let's leave this alone. And of course, the trolls are gonna do what the trolls are gonna do. But as far as like the industry wise, please, I do not want to hear any other celebrity talk about this case. I'm so over this. Anyway, we'll see what happens on Tuesday. And before I leave, I feel like the prosecution is such a. I think they're aiming for 13 years, and I'm just like, that for me personally, I think that's such a light sentence. That's number one. Number two, I thought that initially they were gonna go for 22 years, but I don't know how I dropped from 22. I actually don't think to me, I'm not gonna jinx it, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I think that it was a mistake for them to go for just 13 years. I would have made it. I would have made it even more, but that's just me. But we'll see what happens. But other than that, I actually don't think that I'm gonna be making a video about how many years or how long this thing is gonna go on. Like, if how many years that Tory Lanez is gonna be sentenced for. I'm just gonna be like, okay, my post it on my community tab or something, and that's basically it, because I'm so tired of talking about this case. But we'll see what happens. Lastly, I do want to talk about Normani. So I saw that, Normani has left her old management, is now working with new management. and this is the management that and now working, and she's working with managers who have managed Charlie XCX, Coco Jones, and I also think Lizzo, if I'm not mistaken. So, and also I saw that Normani's team or something said that definitely new music is on the horizon. Okay, before I even get, because you know what? No, let me just start off with this. With the whole, new music is on the horizon, that sort of thing. I'll believe it when I see it, that sort of thing. Because it's like I said on the channel, it's been a long time with the Normani music, and I understand obviously with the personal stuff that's going on with her and everything, and the situation with her parents. So that's why I've kind of been dialing back on the criticism when it comes to Normani not releasing her music. Because I haven't really done a video on Normani in a minute. So I was like, you know what, now let me fall back because Normani, her parents are going through it. But yeah, as far as like for the music stuff, when it's out, it's out, and I'll do a reaction video towards it. But as far as like with the new management, I am happy that she's getting new management. I think that Normani has just been mismanaged for so long, and I'm so happy that she's finally seeing that and seeing her worth. And it's like, listen, like my fans have been waiting for so long, and it's like y'all are just not doing anything. Y'all are not helping me out with anything. And honestly, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I honestly wish that Normani would leave RCA. I wish that she would leave RCA. I think RCA is not doing anything for her. I think RCA is holding her back. And honestly, I think RCA's main girl right now, and the person that they're putting their budget, their money, and everything into, and giving the attention to, is Doja Cat. Because I believe Doja Cat is under RCA, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that right now Doja Cat is their main girl. And I don't understand with RCA. It's like they want one at a time, basically. It's like they don't want majority of their artists to be successful. You know what I mean? It's like they want, okay, so right now it's Doja Cat, and then let's just wait multiple like years upon years upon years, and then this person, yeah, yeah, then you can have your moment, but then I'm gonna bounce back to the main artist. It's like they don't want none of their. It's like it seems like there's like a wait list or something for like one of the artists to pop under RCA, and I think that that's ridiculous, and I think that that's the same issues that Tanasha was going through. So personally, for me, I believe that Normani should leave RCA in general, just that label. I don't know if she should go independent. I mean, obviously, when you go independent, it's more difficult for your music to get, to the heights that if you were under a label. But I just think that that's just a risk that Normani's just gonna have to take. But as of right now, I'm happy that she is leaving, getting new management, because these people they're just not doing her right at all. But that's just my thoughts on that. Um, so tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about Normani and this new management? How do you guys feel about this whole Megan Thee Stallion Tory Lanez thing? It's just like I'm so over this. It's like, but yeah. Please tell me what you guys think about this video in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to 600 subscribers now. Let's get up to 600. Let's subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.